Before I start this video, I have a disclaimer. This video is based completely on my opinions. I do not mean to offend anyone's sentiments with what I say in this video. If you love reading Chetan Bhagat books and you have a very high opinion of his books, then that's great. You have the right to love Chetan Bhagat books and you are entitled to your opinion, just as I have the right to not like Chetan Bhagat books and I am entitled to my opinion. So let's just agree to disagree here and be kind in the comments, okay? Hi guys and welcome to Fandom Newbie. My name is Shruti and today I'm going to be ranking Chetan Bhagat books. Let's get started. Okay, so this is Shruti from the future stepping in here as I'm editing this video, just to add that this video contains only 5 Chetan Bhagat books because these are the only 5 Chetan Bhagat books that I have actually read. I haven't read all his books and I don't intend to read all his books. So I'm ranking the 5 Chetan Bhagat books that I have actually read. Okay, back to the video now. Now the worst Chetan Bhagat book in my opinion is One Night at a Call Center. This book was a struggle to get through. I don't even know how I finished this book. Like honestly, I don't know how I finished this book. So the premise of this book is basically about the lives of these youngsters who work at a call center. And I think this book was released around the time where like working at call centers was like the thing for youngsters to make money in India. And there were so many people who were like lining up for jobs at call centers. So it was released at like the right time where people were interested in learning about the lives of these people who worked at call centers. So in that sense, the premise is interesting. But this story and these characters who are there in this book just have absolutely no depth. And the thing is, like, the plot twist that happens in this book is that these characters are going through like some really bad shit in their lives and then they get a call from God. Yes, from God. God calls them in their call center and basically I guess like tells them what to do or like guides them into how they should solve their problems or whatever. And it's just it's like Chetan Bhagat is trying very hard to make this a good book with like maybe some lessons, but he just fails miserably because the characters have no depth. There is zero character development. The writing is just plain lazy and the plot points are just so implausible and just so stupid that this book was seriously a waste of time. It was seriously a waste of time. Now at number 4, we also have a really bad book, and that is Half Girlfriend. Okay, I know a lot has already been said about this book, but yeah, I'm also gonna add to it. In all honesty, I could not finish this book. I think I got about halfway through it, maybe, like I can't remember honestly, but I just gave up. Like, you know, I put myself through that torture with One Night at a Call Center and I'm like, I do not want to put myself through the same kind of torture with Half Girlfriend, so I just gave up. This book was just infuriating. It was just infuriating. Like, how many times does a girl have to say no to you before you get the point that she's not interested? Like, oh my God. She even has to go through the trouble of creating this asinine term like half girlfriend, which makes absolutely no sense, and you still don't get the point that she's not interested in you. Like, seriously, the misogyny in this book, the stupidity in this book was on an absolutely infuriating level where like I just couldn't take it anymore. And I generally don't like give up on books. I feel like if I've bought a book with my hard-earned money and I started reading it, I owe it to the book and to myself to finish the book. But in this case, I just couldn't. It was so stupid. It was so demeaning to like women, and just no. I gave up because yeah, I wanted to keep my sanity, which is why I gave up reading this book. At number 3, we have an okay-ish book, and that is 5 Point Someone. Okay, so this was the first Chetan Bhagat book that I ever read, and I read it because all of my friends were raving about this book. I also feel like this was the first book that like shot him to like stardom and fame, because everyone loved this book and everyone was talking about it and everyone was like, oh my god, this book is like the best thing they've ever read. And like, while I appreciate that he got like non-readers to actually start reading books, and while I appreciate that he finally told like stories of youngsters in India who we could all kind of relate to, like, what I do feel that Chetan Bhagat books have definitely is they have characters that are relatable, and they have like instances, especially the instances in college that he's mentioned in 5 Point Someone, like hostel life, ragging, all of the things about like having to rectify things in college to just pass exams. Like, all of these things which happen in the book are definitely relatable, and I think that's what makes this book like moderately tolerable. But like, again, his writing is just so bad. And there are so many people who argue with me saying, no, his writing isn't bad, it's just simple writing. And I have to disagree with that. I'm sorry. Like, I have nothing against simple English. I have nothing against simply written books. And I feel like, yes, books should be written simply, especially if you want to convert like non-readers into readers. Like, you need books which are simply written. But Chetan Bhagat's writing is just lazy. Like, I feel no matter what Chetan Bhagat book you read, it has the same character tropes. Maybe not the same storyline, but like the plot kind of flows in the same way. And it's just really, really bad writing. Like, the sentence structure is bad, character development is bad, like just everything about his books, like the prose, especially like the writing, is just very, very poor. And even though, you know, in 5 Point Someone, like, yes, the characters were relatable, the plot was fun and also very relatable, but that wasn't enough to make up for the poor writing. At number 2, we have a not bad kind of book, and that is Revolution 2020. Okay, so there were a few things which I think really worked for this book. The first one was, I think the love triangle in this book was quite interesting. Like, I don't know, there were some parts of it which I thought were really funny. There were some parts of it which I thought were relatable in, like, you know, the college love triangle kind of sense. And I don't know, I just kind of enjoyed the love triangle that was there in this book. But I think the second thing that really worked about this book was that it understood the pulse of the country at the time when this book was released. So it was like around 2011, where people were really fed up with like corruption in the country. And I feel like it was released at that time where it really captured that pulse. And I think also things like the rat race to make it to colleges, and I think also like capturing the spirit, or like going in the minds of the people at like the real grassroots levels of India. I feel that was what many connected to, and that was what made this book stand out among the other Chetan Bhagat books. And at number 1, we have the only good Chetan Bhagat book, and that is Two States. I'm absolutely not ashamed to say at all that I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed Two States. It was such a fun read, and I think because it's kind of like autobiographical, like, I mean, it's kind of Chetan Bhagat telling his own story, so I feel that really like seeps through this book and just makes it very enjoyable. Like, honestly, when I was reading this book, it actually felt like I was reading like this Bollywood masala film, and it just kept me completely entertained throughout reading this book. There are some faults in this book, like especially the way I think that North India and South India are kind of described in this book are very superficial, and they are very stereotypical. Like, they rely heavily on the stereotypes that we kind of say about each other in India. But with that said, I still think it was enjoyable, even though I know stereotypes are not good, but still it was kind of enjoyable because it's said in this kind of Bollywood masala form that make it okay in a sense. So yeah, that was my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, like I said, if you like reading Chetan Bhagat books, then that's awesome. Keep reading books that make you happy. Keep reading books that keep you entertained. The bottom line is, keep reading, because that's what's important. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are about Chetan Bhagat books. If you have any other Chetan Bhagat book that you would like to recommend to me, let me know down below and maybe I'll read it. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I've given up on Chetan Bhagat books, but if you recommend it to me, then maybe I will have some incentive to read it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And of course, do subscribe to my channel for more book related videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.